All right, welcome back. Today, we're looking at a piece of hardware that's all about pushing your network way past its comfort zone. This is the Mesh Beacon, and it's built for Wi-Fi beyond the walls.
Okay, just take a second to look at this scene. It's pouring rain, looks like a serious storm is brewing. This one image tells you everything you need to know. We are not talking about getting a better signal in your spare bedroom. This is all about getting connectivity in some of the toughest environments imaginable, right when you need it the most.
And here it is, the core problem. I mean, we've all been there, right? You've got great internet, a powerful router, but the second that signal hits a brick wall or just has to travel too far, it's game over. Your standard router, it was built for the living room, not for the great outdoors. But here's the thing, your projects, your farm, your workshop, they don't care about your drywall. They keep going. So that's the big question, isn't it? What are you supposed to do when your network just can't keep up with what you need to get done on your own property?
So that brings us to what we call the edge of the network. You know, if you've got a large piece of land, whether you're a farmer, a mechanic, you run a ranch, whatever, this isn't just some small annoyance. It's a real, genuine roadblock to getting work done. And I'm sure these connectivity dead zones look pretty familiar. The barn, way out back. The workshop, where you desperately need to pull up a repair video. The driveway, where a vehicle needs to sync up. Or, even just the far corner of your yard. These are the places where good Wi-Fi signals traditionally go to die. Okay, so we've set the scene, we know the problem, now let's meet the solution. This is a device that was purpose-built for that world right outside your window. Meet the Mesh Beacon.
And here it is. At first glance, the design is super clean, almost minimalist. But don't let that fool you. See those water droplets beading right off the surface? That tells the real story here. This is a seriously tough piece of tech wrapped in a sleek package. Now this is where it gets good. That IP67 rating, that's its armor against dust and rain. The UV-stabilized plastic means the sun isn't going to cook it and make it brittle over time. It'll work in freezing cold and in blistering heat. And this is huge. The one cable installation with power over Ethernet means you just run a single network cable out to it. No need to call an electrician. That's a game changer.
And let's just zoom in on that IP67 rating for a second. What it really means is this thing is completely sealed off from dust, and you could literally submerge it in a meter of water and it would be fine. So, like the slide says, a rainstorm? Yeah, that's nothing. This is some serious industrial-grade toughness.
So we've established that it's tough as nails, but this is where the Mesh Beacon gets really, really clever. See, this isn't just a simple Wi-Fi booster. It actually has two completely different radios inside, both working together on one single mission, to connect absolutely everything on your property. And this slide explains it perfectly. Think of your network like a two-lane highway. You've got the high-speed lane, that's Wi-Fi 6, for things that need a ton of bandwidth, like your phone, your laptop, maybe even your vehicle. That's delivering blazing fast speeds over hundreds of feet. But then you have the second lane, the long-haul lane. That's LoRaWAN. It's for sending tiny bits of data from things like soil sensors or gate monitors over miles, not just feet. And this is exactly what that dual radio system lets you do. You can be in the workshop streaming a high-def video on your laptop, while at the very same time, a sensor 3 miles away in a field is sending back crucial data. Two totally different jobs handled by one single device. It's pretty brilliant. Okay, but this powerful connectivity actually builds into something even bigger, because this isn't just about utility, it's also about creating value. This device is part of a larger network, the DeReticular ecosystem, and it lets you turn your network's physical reach into actual rewards through a concept called proof of coverage. So what is proof of coverage? Well, to put it simply, it's the system that basically checks to see if your beacon is actually expanding the network. When it confirms that you successfully stretch the network's physical footprint, it rewards you for making the entire system stronger and more useful. It really just boils down to this simple, powerful idea. The more coverage you prove you're providing, the more rewards you can earn. It literally transforms your network gear from just being a cost into being a productive asset. And the whole process is designed to be incredibly simple. Step 1, you install the beacon. Step 2, by doing that, you automatically expand the network's reach. Step 3, you earn credits in the ecosystem for that contribution. It's a really direct and tangible benefit. So all of this comes together under this really cool idea of extending your sovereign territory. It's about taking back control of your own digital and physical space. So let's get practical. Let's look at exactly what you get in the box and why it all matters. First things first, the price. The entry point for this kind of rugged outdoor hardware is $189. And for that price, you are getting the entire kit. You get the beacon unit itself, you get that all-important PoE Plus injector that sends power and data through one cable, and you get all the mounting gear, stainless steel clamps for a pole, a bracket if you want to put it on a wall, and that crucial little waterproof gland that makes sure your connection stays sealed and dry. And this final shot, wow, it just brings it all home, doesn't it? There it is, mounted, taking on a storm, and just reliably doing its job. It's really a symbol of resilience, of pushing the boundaries of what you thought your network could do, no matter what the world decides to throw at it. So we'll leave you with this final, powerful idea, which is really the core mission of this whole thing. Extend your sovereign territory. It's about so much more than Wi-Fi. It's about reach, it's about control, and it's about resilience. So the only question left is, what part of your territory would you connect first?